อ อ อ ริง 번째야? 그러니까 번호가 몇 번부터 시작이지?
Welcome you on board our Boeing 787 flight number VN414 from our capital to ship. I'd like to introduce some little information now flight. Flight time today is 3 hours and 30 minutes. Weather look okay. It's quite some light on top this. I will maybe you maybe have the information now. Effect nation flight. Thank you.
운전만이 여실 때는 안에 있는 물건이 떨어질 수 있으니 주의하시기 바랍니다. 오늘도 스카이팀 회원 사인 대한항공